Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After the dramatic sale of the Brown family's Coyote Pass land, which reportedly placed $375,000 in Meri Brown's pocket, the Sister Wives star is a vision in pink. Given that windfall, it's no surprise that she's been bubbling up lately, like a glass of effervescent rose. Meri used to appear so depressed, as if her loveless spiritual connection with Kody Brown were smothering the light within her. Seeing her manage that relationship was difficult. No woman should have to endure that. Meri had the strength to turn her life around, and now she's a true glamour girl who dazzles her Instagram fans with her stylish look, trim body, and radiant complexion. Meri is demonstrating to the world the true value of bravery. A person can really soar when they leave a problematic relationship. A champagne supernova was the subject of Oasis vocalist Liam Gallagher's song. Meri's theme is obviously rose all day, and I don't mean that she's drinking. Rather, she's simply sporting a rosy color scheme that perfectly complements her medium skin tone and gorgeous blue eyes. In the photo above, Meri is wearing a pale pink shirt with a delicate cheetah design, and she couldn't look more beautiful. She looks incredibly content, and her matte lipstick suits her top. Meri, who is always quite modest, seemed to be feeling herself here. Personally, I think it's wonderful to see her recognize the beauty that is visible to everyone. Meri is all about empowerment as the creator of Worthy Up, a collaborative online platform where people submit their own advice and experiences, and Meri shares ways for boosting self-esteem. She is this company's best advertisement. Meri's appearance has never been better. She exudes the confidence that comes with enduring a lot and then enjoying the peace after the storm. Character-building exercises and endurance tests shouldn't be part of every day. There should be happy, life-affirming days. Meri is choosing happiness because she is aware of this. At the Global Beauty Awards, Meri made an impression while wearing a black dress that showcased her progress in losing weight. After they broke up with Kody, all of his ex-partners underwent makeovers. It seems as though all the tensions simply oozed out of them, preparing them for a significant transformation. In addition to the fact that she has shed over 30 pounds, the form-fitting cocktail dress fits her perfectly and accentuates the smooth curves she has worked so hard to achieve. Has Meri ever had such a stunning appearance? Perhaps not. It's incredible how she's improving with age and truly enjoying her skin tone. She appears to have more vitality and contentment at 54 than she did when she was with Kody for decades. It simply proves that age is merely a number in certain situations. I mean, what matters is a person's feelings. It's evident that Meri is pleased of herself. This is healthy self-esteem, not arrogance. She looks great in it, and it's hard to win. By redividing Coyote Pass, Kody may have shown Meri a lot of compassion. She was able to receive a lot more money than she would have previously, since he gave her a larger part. At first, 97% of Coyote Pass was owned by Kody. He then had an epiphany and decided to make a shift, possibly because it was more equitable to give the ex-partners who contributed to the family's growth larger shares. Even if he received twice as much as they did, Meri's $375,000 share is still a pittance. Perhaps Kody was attempting to act like a gentleman when he did this. He is aware of his harm to these women. Meri seemed to care the least about him and was frequently at the bottom of the hierarchy. He seemed to take more pleasure in hurting her than he ought to at times. He just issued a nice apology for claiming that he never loved his non-Robyn marriages. Kody may have done so out of altruism, but it's also plausible that he changed Coyote Pass's ownership before it was sold because the ex-partners, except from Christine Brown, thought about getting a lawyer. I'm hoping he did. I adore it when guys treat women with dignity. When men aren't rude and self-centered, I think it's fantastic. They are role models, in my opinion, when they rise above such things. Kody's decision to modify his attitude about Coyote Pass and assist the women who had supported him for decades inspired me. To be honest, it made me feel differently about him. I acknowledge and encourage his love for Robyn. He can't help but love her and shouldn't have to answer for emotions he can't control. They ought to be together. Everything seems to be coming together. Kody doesn't have to make an effort to be emotionally present for other marriages because he is with the lady he loves. His body, mind, and spirit will all benefit greatly from this. The other women can explore life in the interim, discovering and pursuing their own hobbies. They are free to be whoever they wish. Meri Brown from Sister Wives is a stunning woman, and happiness is the true secret to beauty. She didn't give up easily. Her smile is a triumph after decades of suffering. She is aware that she is worth battling for. Even when it isn't true, a negative relationship might make someone feel inadequate. The secret to being able to dream, achieve goals, and sleep peacefully is to leave tense romantic relationships. During Sunday's Sister Wives episode, viewers saw Janelle Brown criticize her ex-husband Kody for calling his lone surviving wife Robyn a diesel jeans model not long after he had divorced Meri Brown, Christine Brown, and herself. In late 2021, Christine announced her separation from Kody, followed by Janelle in early 2022 and Meri in January 2023, as fans are aware. Janelle criticized her ex-husband for seemingly forgetting that his first 3 wives supported him during what she termed the family's broken years, something diesel model Robyn did not do, while talking about some of the remarks Kody has made after his several divorces. So, all of a sudden I met Robyn and she's this diesel jeans model and she's everything I want, Janelle added on Sunday's show, echoing Kody's statement. And I think, dude, that's rich. We went through all of your wild, let's move here, let's move there phases, as well as the years when we were starving and I was using diaper pins to keep my bra together. While Robyn hasn't gone through that with you, we have gone through all of this together. That's fantastic, Janelle added. You just go out and live your happily ever after with your little diesel jeans model. For those interested, Janelle's reference to the diesel jeans model is based on a remark made by Kody about his wives' supposed jealousy in a 2023 Mormonism live podcast episode. While 3 of his 4 marriages had ended, Kody informed the hosts on the podcast that he had regarded himself as a total success since in 2010 he welcomed a diesel jeans model into his family. Kody went on to say, I thought that was the biggest validation, before asserting that Robyn, his supermodel wife, had other members of their church who were interested in dating her and even some men who wanted to marry her. He made this claim on Sister Wives this season as well. In an episode that aired in December, as the Ashley previously informed you, Kody told Robyn that he didn't want her to go to church for too long without him because he didn't want the men at the churches to assume that she was a single mother, which is exactly what Robyn was when Kody first met her. Kody informed the audience, there are many men who are interested in Robyn, and they were sort of trying to get around me and get to her. Regarding Janelle's remarks on Sunday's episode about the Brown family's broken years, this is something that family members had discussed in public before, most recently in December when Maddie Brown, Janelle and Kody's daughter, disclosed on her previous podcast that her family was very poor prior to acquiring their TLC series in 2010. Despite her dad's decent money at the time, Maddie, who is no longer with Kody, told listeners that the family struggled financially, partly because of the number of children Kody had. Additionally, she criticized Kody for consistently opting for the get-rich-quick scheme. Gwendolyn Brown, the daughter of Kody and Christine Brown, also made public remarks regarding the financial situation of the Brown family in 2023, focusing on the spending patterns of her father and Robyn. In a video that was uploaded to her YouTube channel, Gwendolyn stated, I think that my dad and Robyn have a terrible habit of, spending very crazy and not within their means at all. She continued by saying that her mom, Janelle, and Meri's financial circumstances had probably improved since they divorced from Kody. Because they continue to earn a lot of money on their own, she said, they'll probably be much better off that they're not with him and that they're no longer financially tied to him. The religious convictions of the Brown family played a major role in the plot of Sister Wives when it debuted in 2010. Kody Brown frequently implied that his membership in the Apostolic United Brethren, APU, a Mormon fundamentalist organization that encourages many marriages, had an impact on his choice to live a polygamous existence. In the early seasons, everyone seemed content with their beliefs and the status quo, and the Brown children were brought up in this faith. But as the show went on, Kody's marriages to Christine Brown, Janelle, and Meri Brown became more difficult. Additionally, fans observed that religion had lost its significance in their lives. Later seasons saw the Brown family's relationship with faith become less prominent and more of a background to the drama inside the family. It was clear from the first few seasons of Sister Spouses that Kody and his sister spouses were loyal AUB members. Over 7,000 members of the religion are believed to be dispersed throughout Utah. According to their website, they are in Mexico, Wyoming, Arizona, and Montana. The AUB now not only permits but actively promotes multiple weddings, which puts the Brown family in an intriguing predicament. According to Kody's faith, polygamy is a crucial step on the road to salvation. Therefore, his first 3 wives couldn't precisely oppose something that Kody's faith obliged him to do, even though they didn't want him to take a 4th wife. The Brown family, however, disclosed that they were excommunicated from their church for sharing their life on reality TV following 16 seasons of the show. Even when they moved and separated from Utah's polygamist culture, the family kept up their religious practice by hosting Sunday services in their house. But when an insider revealed the truth on Instagram, things took a different path. Given that the Brown family has previously faced a great deal of criticism for their polygamous lifestyle over the years, the alleged excommunication was a well-planned story to fit the reality stars with a more mainstream image. People questioned whether the Browns were ever viewed as apostates after seeing the Instagram remark. However, when the insider learned that Meri Brown's mother, Bonnie Ahlstrom, was listed as a registered agent for the AUB until her death in 2021, it essentially validated the suspicion that their excommunication was a fraud. The claim doesn't make sense given that Ahlstrom continued to appear on the show on multiple occasions following the alleged excommunication. Ahlstrom would not have been permitted to associate with Kody and his family and still be an active church member if they were deemed apostates. Depending on the individual, the current state of the family varies to some extent. Despite their separation from Kody, Meri and Janelle appear to have remained true to their convictions. Meri was shown looking for a spiritual relief from her marriage to Kody in Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 7. She visited with church religious leaders to pursue the procedures needed to formally end their marriage, demonstrating that Meri is still associated with the AUB in some way even if she is no longer in a multiple marriage. Meri and Janelle were frequently spotted talking about how their steadfast adherence to their faith was a major factor in their decision to stay with Kody during that season. Both of the ex-sister wives said that they still adhere to the principles of the faith even though they are not actively following it. In fact, Janelle stated that if the opportunity to live in a plural family ever presented itself, she would think about doing so. Therefore, Kody's first 2 wives made it apparent that they continued to adhere to fundamental Mormonism even while everything around them was collapsing. There has been a noticeable change in their religious circumstances since the divorce, though, as Janelle has not started the religious release procedure with the church officials like Meri had. The only other ex-sister wife who has made it known that she is no longer a member of the AUB and has no desire to remain connected to the church she was formerly a part of is Christine. Following her breakup with Kody, Christine, who wed David Woolley in October 2023, has also stated that she will never return to a polygamous lifestyle. Christine also feels that a religious divorce from Kody is simply not important to her because she has completely left the organization. Each ex-sister wife has a very different perspective on religion. For instance, Christine departed because she struggled with the doctrine and finally decided it no longer fit with her. In contrast, Meri feels as though she was never initially connected to it. Next up is Janelle, a convert who has a tendency to adhere to their views more firmly than others. Additionally, the majority of Kody's children have their own opinions, just like their moms. The majority have joined new churches, which only serves to widen the gap among the family. Perhaps because it allows her to avoid responsibility, Robyn seems to be the only one who is even slightly worried about the family's relationship with religion at this moment. Robyn claims that the separation from their faith caused her multiple family to disintegrate. Watching the show again, however, reveals that Kody's prejudice against Robyn was the cause of his other wives' final divorce. Not to mention that, in spite of Robyn's obvious distress, Kody has also turned away from the religion. It turns out that the patriarch of the Brown family is likewise struggling with his faith and has no immediate plans to return to it. Given everything, it's difficult to believe that the Brown family's faith was ever as important to them as they claimed. Meri Brown's transformation, pretty in pink while showing off her jaw-dropping weight loss milestone after Coyote Pass sale, she's never looked better or been fiercer. Introduction. Meri Brown, the once controversial and often misunderstood wife from Sister Wives, has been on an extraordinary journey of transformation, and the results are nothing short of stunning. From her brave decision to step out from the shadow of her polygamous family's drama to her recent stunning weight loss milestone, Meri is proving that she's more than just a TV personality. She's a powerhouse in her own right. In a recent Instagram post, Meri stunned her fans by showcasing a bold new look, decked out in a fabulous pink outfit, looking leaner, stronger, and more confident than ever. The post came on the heels of her selling her portion of Coyote Pass, a symbolic and significant step in her emotional and physical journey. Let's dive into why Meri's never looked better or been fiercer. Part 1. The bold rebirth of Meri Brown. A new beginning. Selling Coyote Pass. For years, Coyote Pass has been a symbol of Meri's connection to the Brown family, representing her bond to Kody and her place within the polygamous family dynamic. But with her decision to sell her part of the property, Meri is signaling a fresh start. It was a move that not only marked a financial milestone but also a personal one. As the family's future remains uncertain, Meri has chosen to focus on herself, her health, her happiness, and her career. Her bold move reflects a renewed sense of independence, and it seems that the physical transformation is just as much a part of this reinvention as the emotional one. The sale of her land may have been the key that unlocked a new chapter in her life, one that's about self-love and freedom. Part 2. Meri's pink moment, a visual transformation. Pretty in pink, a fierce fashion statement. In a recent Instagram post, Meri wowed her followers with a stunning pink outfit that showcased both her weight loss and her newfound confidence. As the picture spread like wildfire across social media, fans couldn't stop talking about how radiant and youthful she looked. The vibrant pink was not just a color choice, it was a statement. From the minute Meri posted her picture, social media exploded with comments praising her transformation. Fans were quick to note how vibrant and energized she looked in her new look. The weight loss milestone was clear, but what really stood out was the undeniable fierceness in her eyes. Meri was no longer just a passive observer in her own life. She was the star, commanding attention and respect. Part 3. The shocking weight loss transformation. Breaking the internet. The shocking before and after. Meri has long been an inspiration to fans for her courage, authenticity, and ability to face difficult circumstances head-on. However, it wasn't until recently that she decided to make her health and fitness a priority. In a series of Instagram updates and candid stories, Meri revealed that she had been working hard behind the scenes to achieve a remarkable weight loss milestone. The results are jaw-dropping. From her strategic diet changes to her commitment to daily exercise, Meri's transformation has been nothing short of impressive. And it's not just her weight loss. Her entire energy has shifted. Fans noticed that Meri now radiates positivity and a sense of inner strength that wasn't as evident in previous seasons of Sister Wives. Part 4. The mindset shift, Meri's mental and emotional growth. Fierce and fearless, embracing a new Meri. While the physical changes are striking, it's the emotional and mental shifts that have truly propelled Meri into a new phase of her life. Throughout the years, Meri has faced criticism, isolation, and heartbreak. She's endured the emotional toll of a rocky marriage with Kody, which has only deepened her resolve to find her own happiness. The weight loss isn't just about fitting into a new size or looking good in photos. It's about taking control of her destiny. Meri has embraced a mindset that celebrates her independence and strength. She's no longer hiding behind the shadows of her past. Instead, she's confidently stepping into the light, showing the world that she is fierce, empowered, and unstoppable. Part 5. The new relationship with fans, empowerment and inspiration. A beacon of strength for fans. Meri's transformation is more than just physical. It's also about the emotional strength that has emerged from the depths of her personal struggles. As fans watch her journey unfold, they're finding inspiration in her vulnerability, courage, and relentless pursuit of a better version of herself. In the wake of her split from Kody and her newfound freedom after selling her portion of Coyote Pass, Meri has become a beacon of hope for anyone who feels stuck or trapped in their own lives. Her message is clear. No matter your age, circumstances, or challenges, you can always reinvent yourself and live life on your terms.